To Maggie on her first anniversary of sobriety. I haven't known Maggie a long time, just over a year. She came into my life when I was newly sober. And since she was at the end of her time of using, we weren't instantly close. At the suggestion of another one of her friends, I took both of them to an AA meeting. The first AA meeting we attended together was difficult. She wasn't ready to leave something she loved so much. I felt her pain. I knew drinking made me miserable almost instantly, and continued to binge drink and binge drug for another 3 years before considering full sobriety. Alcoholics, when they're using, can't see another way. We don't want to see another way. What we know is only how to numb our pain or depression or anxiety, not how to work through it. We continue on like this until we are so miserable, so desperate, we're willing to finally give it up. Willing to try something new. After that first AA meeting, Maggie still wasn't ready to get sober. She did like many of us do and attempted first to moderate. Moderation is a painful game. Giving yourself just bits and pieces of what you want and trying to stop once you've had a taste, it becomes impossible. It did for me, and it did for Maggie. I know this journey myself, and I know how difficult it is to get to the final stage of one life, giving up the drink, so you can get to the first stage of a new life, sobriety. New life doesn't come without challenges. I saw Maggie fight through withdrawal. The physical withdrawal that drives you insane, makes you crave a drink. And then the aftermath, the emotional withdrawal. What happens when you stop drinking and drugging and you've lost that ability to numb out all of your feelings? How you have to combat bad feelings and how you fill downtime. Something most people don't realize or predict when they first get sober is that all of your feelings will rush back to you. All the feelings that you have numbed and ignored for so long. This time might make you wish for a drink more than anything, because you've been so used to numbing your pain as a solution, you finally have to feel it. I watched Maggie take proactive action, watched her set the scene for herself to have more support. She made sure she had the best resources available to her. With all this, it's still not easy. Maggie is not only smart to set the scene for herself this way, but she is strong. She fought through the first feelings she had been numbing away for years. And then I watched Maggie grow. I watched her grow into a new life, the new life she had created for herself. Another thing most people don't realize or predict is the time you will gain when you stop drinking and drugging. Time that you spend trying to get the drink or trying to get the drug, and then time you spent getting high or getting drunk, and then the time you wasted when you were finally drunk or high. Or daily things that you would do while high or while drunk or while buzzed, just because doing them inebriated was making those mundane activities fun. All of that time is time that you get back when you get sober. I watched Maggie revive old hobbies, things she pushed aside for spending more time and more money drinking. I watched her revive old talents, things that are central to who she is, and engage in new ones. Things that bring her true happiness and true challenges past getting high or fighting to get higher. This is a beautiful thing. When one is able to get sober, they enter a new life, one that they have the freedom of body and of mind to build. Maggie has begun a beautiful journey through sobriety and life. She is now someone I am lucky to call my dear friend, someone who I can lean on for support, and someone who leans on me. She has jumped the gun, so to speak, in sobriety and selflessly turned to helping others. She's not afraid to risk herself to help others find the peace and happiness she has found. From the classic selfish alcoholic, because all alcoholics are selfish, She has become a selfless servant to others. This is something that's really wonderful about sobriety, is that it gives you the ability and the freedom to care for other people again. And Maggie has done just this. She's had a beautiful journey, and I cannot think or imagine just how much better it's going to get the further she gets in sobriety. I can only hope for her and hope for myself, selfishly, that I'm able to watch it. Congratulations, Maggie.